going to see Mike do some basic yoga. I will not be saying the names of every pose because they are very long and complicated. Also, if you know those names of poses, then you probably need to watch someone more advanced anyway. So first, start off with your feet shoulder width apart, with your back straight and your shoulders relaxed. Stretch your arms out overhead and reach your hands for the sky. Interlock your fingers with your palms facing upward. Stretch out as high as you can, lift your shoulders and breathe deeply. After a few breaths, look up to the sky and stretch up. Slowly breathe out, relax, and let your arms fall back to your sides. Take a deep, relaxing breath. Interlock your fingers again. Inhale and stretch out your arms overhead while looking up. After a few breaths, relax again. Take a moment, then repeat a few more times to loosen up the upper back and shoulders. Now hold your arms out in front of you and place your hands over the opposite elbow. Inhale and reach your arms over your head and make sure your forearms are against the back of your head. This will gently stretch the upper back. While staying stretched out, chest expanded and the shoulders back, lift your heels. Hold that position at the top, lifting yourself as high as you can. Exhale and lower yourself onto your feet. Lower your arms and take a deep, relaxing breath. Now stand tall, exhale and tilt your head to the left. Try to relax both shoulders down and feel a stretch in your neck. Now with your left hand on your right temple, gently pull on your head while relaxing the right shoulder down. Relax your hand down and reset. Tilt your head to the right and place your right hand on your left temple. Gently stretch your neck to the right. You can also place your right hand on your right shoulder and gently pull on it to get the right shoulder stretch at the same time. Relax here and take a breath. Mike inhales while lifting his arms straight to the side, up and overhead, palms to the sky. Look and stretch up. With your back straight, tilt your head to the left and let your arms follow. While keeping both feet on the ground with straight hips, feel your spine relax to stretch the entire right side of your body. After a few breaths, come back to center to reset. Inhale and tilt your head to the left. Keep your back straight and feel a deep stretch of your obliques. Come back up to center when you're ready. Relax your arms down and take a deep breath. Start circling your head in long, slow circles. First a few one way, then the other way. Come back to center and relax. Take a moment, then face the long side of your mat. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Place your hands on your thighs. Exhale, bend your knees, lowering your hips. Inhale and lift your arms pointing skyward. Hold this position for a few breaths while keeping your hips at knee level. Exhale and come back to a standing position. Take a breath, then go back into the chair squat pose. Make sure to not let your knees come out in front of your toes. Mike turns to face the camera to show knee circles while in chair pose. It is best if you stay in the chair pose and make some slow circles with your hands on your knees. one way and then the other. You could also take a breath after the last pose, then go back into squat to do the knee circles. Now lower yourself into a plank position. Keep your head straight under your shoulders. Hold the plank for a few moments, then step your feet up into downward facing dog. Yes, I still said the name of a pose, but at least I didn't say Adho Mukha Svanasana, right? Anyway, try to keep your legs straight without bending the knees. Firmly plant your heels on the ground and move your forehead towards the shins with a straight back. Now step your feet back and lower yourself onto your hands and knees. Your knees should be shoulder width apart and your hands under your shoulders without bending the elbows. As you inhale, dip your belly and look up. Exhale, round the spine, tucking the tailbone and the chin. Hug your abdomen in. Inhale, dip the belly and look up for cow pose. Now exhale and round the spine for cat pose. Sit your hips back onto your heels in child's pose. These poses I just named are some of the most basic yoga poses that you should know if you want to practice it. Lower your forehead onto the ground and stretch your hands out in front of you while you relax your hips down onto your heels. Reach your hands back and grab your heels. This is a great pose for stretching the entire back. Take a deep breath and sit back up with your back straight. Sit on your heels if that's comfortable for you. For many people, the feet and shins or the quads are not flexible enough. In that case, you can use a yoga block or maybe a rolled up towel to lift your hips off the ground. Open your knees to about shoulder width. If you are able, you can sit here with a straight back with your butt between your feet and stretch the legs and knees. Slowly relax out of the pose and come onto your hands and knees. Make your way into a plank position with straight arms. Step your feet toward into downward facing dog. First bend the right knee to stretch the hamstring and calf of the left leg. Then bend the other and stretch the right calf. Switch back and forth here a few times. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, stretch the leg. Now walk your hands back. Keeping your legs straight, you will come into forward fold. If this is not comfortable for you, you can use a chair or another object as a support. Now walk your hands back into downward facing dog. Come into plank position. Engage your abdomen and bring the knee to the nose. Lift the right leg in the air behind you, straightening the leg. Keep moving with your breath. Use your core and use your breath. If this is too hard, you can put the knee on the mat. Try to keep the foot of the leg you are moving off the mat the entire time. Now place your right foot in between your hands. Stand up into warrior pose. The right toes should point towards the long side of the mat and the left toes should point towards the short side of the mat. Notice that your right knee might want to roll inward. Press it open so it aligns with your toes. Bring your arms up to shoulder height. Inhale and straighten the left leg. From warrior pose, place your left hand on the floor or on your right foot while keeping the left leg straight. Point your right arm straight up into the sky and look along your arm upwards. Exhale and try to turn your torso more towards the sky. Feel the stretch in your spine and back. Now stand up straight and turn your right foot towards the short side of your mat and the left foot towards the long side. Make sure your toes are pointed straight and your knee is in line with your right foot. Straighten your right leg out and keep your heels in one line with each other. Raise your arms to shoulder level. Now bring your right hand to the floor or to your left foot while looking along your left arm upwards into the sky. For an easier variation, you can place the left elbow on the left knee here and stretch out with your right arm overhead for a nice stretch of the right side. Stand back up, face the long side of your mat and relax. Lower yourself onto your knees and sit back on your heels. Come into plank position with your legs straight, then lower your hips toward the mat. Slide your palms under the shoulders. Inhale and lift the heart. Stretch the belly and deepen your breath here. Squeeze the shoulder blades against each other and press against the floor and open your chest. Keep the hips relaxing on the floor. Get back on your toes and then step your feet forward into downward facing dog. This time it should be easier already. This pose gets easier with time. Step back into plank position and lower your hips again. Lift your gaze skywards and keep your arms straight while you press your palms into the mat. First look one way slowly, then the other way. Make sure to keep breathing. Step your feet forward into downward facing dog again. Now one more time, step backward and lower the hips into cobra pose. Whenever you feel ready, slowly release from cobra and sit back onto your hands and knees. Touch your big toes together and sit back onto your heels into child pose. Lower your forehead to the ground and stretch your arms out in front of you. Take a few relaxing breaths here to relieve all tension. From child's pose, turn around and we come into the final pose, Shavasana, or otherwise known as corpse pose. This is probably Mike's favorite. Shavasana is much more than rest at the end of a session. It calms the central nervous system, calms the mind, reduces stress, reduces headache, fatigue, anxiety, and helps lower blood pressure. Corpse pose is essential at the end of a yoga practice to let your body absorb the benefits of your work. Take as much time here as you need.